Humanist is the next level of Renaissance manhood. The word comes from Cicero, who called it Studio Humanatis, which means studies of humanity, the aspects of human society, such as art and philosophy. In our case, we add travel and sports to that. Everybody thinks that art and philosophy are some of the soft sciences. All of these aspects are contemplative in nature. Let's talk about travel first. Travel is new experiences, new people, new places. Travel is worth 2 points. The goals are to go to all 7 continents, to visit 100 countries, to live someplace other than where you live in another country for at least 3 years, and to speak another language. Sports is about competitiveness. Ballroom dancing, contract bridge, chess tournaments, and self-competition like hobbies, model trains, cooking, hunting, or any of the myriad of things that compulsively competitive people gravitate towards. Photos, articles, and awards. Everyone has created art, but few can be called artists. Art is a vast category, including music, writing, painting, restoration. Even expertise in art counts as art. Certainly doing art professionally. Next is philosophy. The philosophy aspect is difficult to achieve because most of the philosophies have already been done. So to do your own unique philosophy may be reaching. A complete Renaissance man needs to be fully conversant with all the plethora of existing hypotheses and philosophies, from Lao Tzu to Buddha, from Aristotle to Immanuel Kant, from karma to fate. Both a formal and informal education in philosophy, accompanied by your own original thought, editorializing, and criticism. Political ideology is a kind of philosophy, and a committed defense of your ideals in a political forum is certainly part of the philosophical pursuit of a Renaissance man. Even if you're a noted artist, Renaissance man level qualification for the full 2 points of the art aspect is going to require a catalog of work. I'm showing lots of my art as an example of the number and kinds of things that count. In my case, I actually wrote a computer program that created 3D animations and created movies and short videos from it. I wrote both the manuals for that program. I used the program to create 2 children's books and to create a game that was in one of them. And I created art that got on the cover of a magazine. I owned and operated a community arts center. I wrote over 24 books in total, among them my Memoirs of an Old Cyber Cowboy, which is my attempt at humor. I wrote 5 screenplays and produced 3 feature-length movies from them, including writing a dozen songs and voice acting a main character. Published a number of magazine articles, including a 6-part series in 3D World magazine chronicling the making of one of my movies. To expand my range, I recently completed a novel and am working on a stand-up comedy routine and have future plans of other artistic output, such as improving my piano playing and drawing skills. A professional athlete would qualify for the 2 points of sport. But though I was a good athlete, have scuba dived all over the world and piloted a plane for years, that's barely enough for 1 point. I had to meet the 100 collections requirement for the full 2 points. Some of my collections are epic. For example, owning every single issue of Silver Age Action Comics, and most of Golden Age too. I have coins and art created by animals and displays all over my house. Most of my collections are also displayed online, and I've written about them. You'll need to do that too if you go the collection route. Philosophy will probably be your most difficult aspect, so perhaps you can follow my examples. I actually wrote a book on my unique philosophy, but I studied dozens more. I've written thousands of aphorisms which I publish daily online. I also have 1,000 philosophy podcasts and host a philosophy online forum. My political theory is full of the philosophy of liberty. For the travel aspect, I satisfied all the requirements, the 7 continents and 100 countries, speaking another language, living overseas. But I've also written 3 travel books and have a YouTube channel with hundreds of travel videos. And I've been published many times in travel magazines and created dozens of Google Earth fly-throughs of my many journeys. Travel is one of those aspects that you'll always be pursuing.